Well, we're back again. Isn't it wonderful? Well, it is kind of mostly wonderful, but not because of these guys, but because of me. Long story. Anyway, tonight, joining us, in the middle, just above my head, just there, is Anthony, who's playing Lovelore.
Hey!
And down there, below me, is Martin, who's playing JL.
Hello.
Gets me every time. And then all the way up there at the top, I can't reach that. It doesn't work. What's going on there is Rob, who's playing Shiguris. And then squished in between Anthony and Rob is Pete, who's playing Varro. And last but definitely not least, to his left, is Christine, who's playing Megan. Can we get away? There you go! We saw part of Christine.
It's the famous hand.
And so we find ourselves exploring the Crystal Fortress. The continuing exploration of the Crystal Fortress. You were told there was treasure here, and you found some treasure. Isn't that great? You found like a broken necklace and some coins. Yay! Treasure! It was definitely worth flying for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks to get here, right?
Yeah.
And nearly dying.
And the bottle with the pixie in, don't forget.
I beg your pardon?
Don't forget the bottle with the pixie in it.
Yeah! And a bottle with a pixie that...
Bad roll. But it could have been awesome.
Well, there's more to explore.
I'd just like to point out that
don't
the
forget,
pixie...
we also got a book and an ink and quill.
The pixie did help you. In ways that you're probably not aware. I don't think everybody was aware that the pixie rolled... that one of the monsters was having to roll every round to defeat the magic of the pixie. So there we are.
Nope.
Yeah.
Handy.
So I'm just going to shift us across, and we're going to go on to a different map. And if you just bear with me just for a moment, just bear with me, I think we'll bring you all into focus. So you're all in the same spot. Okay.
We are.
Presumably you can see your characters and everything is wonderful.
Yeah. Yes.
Excellent. So here you are in the wine cellar, holding a book and trying to decide what your next move will be. Over to you.
We've got the mould room, haven't we? Which is up and to our right.
Yeah.
So there may be something in there.
And you are, it is
may
fair to
also
say,
be nothing
somewhat
apart from the mould
concerned
spores.
that the mould spores might be a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, the question of how we clear that room out or survive in that room. I mean, I'll be honest, it looks like it's full of stuff that's going to attack us. Yeah. I'm expecting slime monsters or mold monsters.
I, for one, cannot imagine why you would say such a thing.
No, I mean...
I know.
It would be so against type, wouldn't it?
It would, wouldn't it? I mean, you know, a bizarre room stuffed full of mould with black water in the bottom.
And not all slime monsters, or not all slimes are monsters, you know. Some have feelings.
Don't think you're not slimy, are you? I don't think.
Well, I'm oozy.
That's why I'm oozy.
Yep.
Shoulder shape.
You're blobby. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, anyone can track us because let's face it.
Oh my goodness me.
So we went down the stairs, got us to here.
Yeah, and there's no hidden from what wine cellar.
Yeah.
So, do we want to bypass the ooze? Bypass the mold spores, or do we want to go in and have a fertile? Can anybody set fire to the place? Open the door.
There is one among.
Grenade in there.
There is one amongst us who apparently doesn't need to breathe, or can hold their breath for a very long time.
Yeah, JL said that she was very good at doing that.
Yep. Someone who feels at home amongst the ooze.
Then she got skewered.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you could just sort
Yeah.
of. Maybe you want to. I mean, I'm not. Just suggesting. Would you like to have a look in there?
Yeah, sure.
Just poke your head. I'll follow you.
Off I go.
I'll stand in the doorway, just to give you backup in case.
Okay, I hold my breath. Oh, I've lost Monty.
Oh, they're just where we
Monty's
can't see 'em.
somewhere down here. Where is he?
Oh no, you're little Monty.
Oh, there we go.
Hang on, let me go back.
No.
Oh, he's
No.
up there now. That's all right.
Is Monty next to you, or is he along for the ride?
Monty would more than likely go in with me because I mean it's a automaton, isn't it? So it doesn't breathe.
Right. Folks, shift yourselves around.
Yeah.
Lovelord pulls out his crossbow. Sort of presses to the side so that those behind can draw beads as well. I know that's just color.
Yeah, I can't move Lovelore. Okay, well, I'm opening the door.
No, you can't move
There's a
Lovelore.
question mark.
I know.
No.
I drew the.
So
question.
Monty's behind me, and then Lovelore.
Sorry,
so it's
just
me.
oh, apologies, Rob. Sorry. Pete said something about RR, and I was like, okay, well, what was the RRR?
Yeah, it was me.
fixed
That
it.
question mark. I was just saying. But,
Okay. So, Rob, sorry, I interrupted your flow.
There.
No, it's all right.
It's all good.
So I hold my breath. I say, Monty, follow me, and I open the door because we've already opened it,
Yep.
and there's nothing moving about in there, is there?
Nope.
So I'm
So
going
let
to,
me describe it
just
again. So
check-
the heavy stink of rotten mould fill the air, and the floor is obscured by foul black water. The entrance door is just above the water, and you can see a single step before the water starts. So clearly there's a set of steps that go down into it. How deep the water is not clear to you. Mould
That's
spores
not clear.
festoon the walls and ceiling, collecting in clumps in the corners. Lumps of mould float on the water, further concealing what lies within. You can see there are things floating on the water within like the mould, and you see kind of bits of detritus. And you're suspicious the way that some of the mould is sitting, that there might be things underneath it as well. But it's not exactly clear to you.
Okay, so I'm going to just check that this step right in front of me isn't going to collapse and chew me up into
Okay.
small little pieces.
When you say that, the step down into the water is stone. The top one that you can see, literally the water is just sort of at the top of it. I mean, the water is still at the moment. The water is right at the top of that step. So that first step down, it's greasy, but it's not in the water. It's just out of the water, and it is stone. So unless it's literally one stone step and then a 6-foot plunge or something, you think there's a set of steps that go down from here.
What are you waiting for?
you could always send Monty in first.
I'm going to close the door,
Okay.
and then I'm going to turn around and go. This is a little bit more tricky than what I thought. Can anyone detect if there's any magics around? And if anyone can, would they like to check the room? Because if there's nothing magics in there, then
If there was going to be an ambush, the axe would sing.
Yeah, I can't detect magic. I don't have that.
Lovelore, I know the axe isn't singing, but do we really need to go in there if there's only going to be a valuable book, quill, and pot of ink? I mean, if it was armor or a magical sword or a shield that I don't know does amazing things and can also be used as a sleigh down a mountain, then it's worth risking your life for. But for a book and something of mundane value,
I think you should just ask yourself, what would a pirate do?
yeah, I don't think a pirate would go in and mess up his boots for a leather-bound journal.
A pirate will walk the plank.
Have we got a plank?
Yeah.
Let's secure it on the other side.
Well, that wine thing just about disintegrated into planks. I've got a few. I'm holding one here. Here you go.
We could tie a rope around you, go in the water. We'll yank you back out if there's a problem.
Okay, how long's that plank, JL?
And it was a bit taller than me, so yeah,
What, 5 foot?
a couple of meters.
A couple of meters? Right, pass it along then. Right, so I've got this plank which is 2 meters long. I don't know how wide it is, and I'm going to basically stick it in by the sides of the stairs. So I've opened the door. So is this square that I'm clicking on, is that stair, or is it only this square that seems to be stairs leading down into the water?
Insofar as you can tell, it is only this square that has steps in it.
Okay, so I'm going to lean into the room, but not lean too far that if something goes bubble, I go, oh shit, and I end up falling into the water. Okay, so I'm going to get as close to the very top stair as possible.
You're standing right in the doorway. Yep.
Yeah, with the plank just down to my left or my right. It doesn't really matter. You can choose which side I go to.
Are you poking the water, or are you? What are you doing?
I'm putting the plank as far down as it will go to the floor.
And how long is the plank? Did we establish?
It was about 2 meters long. JL said.
I don't know where you got a 2 meter long plank from. JL.
Okay, so from the busted up large barrel and what have you.
You can probably get a reasonably intact 5 foot.
Ooh.
Okay, 5, yeah. 5.
So that's
not quite 2 meters.
Yeah, not quite.
Not quite 2 meters.
No, it's around about 1.5 meters, isn't it? Oh, it's over 1.5 meters. So
a meter.
Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll stick it down, and then I'm just
so
hoping for a gauge
you put
on
the
the
plank off the side. So basically, you can see where the step is, and looking at the side of the step, you poke it down into the water, and it goes thump. It's about 2 feet deep. You reckon? The water on that side.
Okay.
And you're all going to roll initiatives now, aren't you?
Oh,
We are.
oh. Click your characters.
Yeah.
Swear. Should automatically rack and stack those. Oh, it does sort. I see.
Yeah. I'm just giving myself visibility of where I am. So, badoo, and we'll have that one, and that will have boop. Okay. So that looks like we see Lovelaw. Lovelaw, you are looking past Monty and at Shaggy when he dips his thing into the water and then pulls it back out, the plank. He's got the plank in his hand. And you see this serpentine shape sort of form in the water, and it's making V's as it's coming over towards you.
Plank.
It's moving in your direction.
I got the same.
It looks big, this thing.
Nice. Thank you. In other words, you only need to know about your own initiative.
Oh, boy, that's a great damage roll.
Yeah, you're shooting at it, right?
Yep.
Just have a quick look. Badoo.
And at least the dice rolls are the same as the chat roll.
That's sort of good for once.
Okay.
Where is this thing? I can't not see.
It's arrowing across. It's somewhere in there. He's basically firing blind into water.
Yep. Absolutely.
He's firing at it at random.
It's like
He's seeing these ripples in the water, and he's firing at the ripples. Okay. He's not sure whether it's hit it or not. You are not sure. Okay. It's not entirely clear. All right. JL.
I have to see if I can. There's space around the corner. Is there a gap to move into around the corner?
No, there's
You
no
can move
space in that
through
corridor.
our spaces and stand on the top step if you want.
There's no space in that corridor.
I mean, you can even stand there if you want.
I will be stuck there though. I can't get back after that. Don't think I can do much at the moment. Wait here.
You can
ready.
always move into Varro's space and then fire through and then move back out.
No. You can't stand in someone else's space. You can move through someone else's space, but you can't stand there and take an action.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the thing for?
I think best thing I'd do is take a ready action and in case something comes up the corridor.
Okay, so you're going to take the ready action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can't do a lot else, unfortunately.
Okay, no problem. You take the ready action, and your action is to do what?
If I see anything come within range down this corridor, I'll fire an arrow at it.
You're going to shoot it with an arrow. Okay, no problem. Megan?
I will also take the ready action to smack 7 shades of shit out of something if it comes within range.
Okay, so if something comes into either of these two, either of the two squares currently occupied by Lovelaw and Varro, you will hit it. Okay, no problem.
Yep.
Varro?
Yeah, I'm going to ready to cast Vicious Mockery as a cantrip.
Vicious Mockery is a cantrip.
On the creature that I can, if a creature appears that I can target.
Okay, no problem. Chagruris.
Okay, so something's coming on over. Can I still see the ripples?
You can? Yep.
Right, in that case,
They're kind of
I'm
in
going
front of you.
to
It's coming
shoot
over from-
my cross.
From this corner towards where you are.
Okay. So the ripple started in this corner and seemed to be heading towards the stairs, right?
Yep.
So are the ripples still going in this kind of line?
Yes. They
So
literally,
whereabouts
it's all
is it
happening
now,
kind of.
roughly?
Sorry.
Whereabouts is the head of the ripple now?
Well, probably about here somewhere.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to shoot just about a foot just in front of it, maybe 6 inches in front of where the last ripple was.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Just give me a second. Okay. Alrighty. I think I've done something slightly wrong, but that's okay. I'll treat it as a different thing, so that's absolutely fine. So you fired at it, and you don't. Again, you see your crossbow bolt disappear into the water, but you don't know whether it's affected it or not.
And I'm going to hold my breath, and then I'm going to move in and down into the 2 foot of water.
Okay.
And Monty is going to follow.
So what is your instruction to Monty?
Follow.
Follow me, Monty.
So it will take the dodge action because that is his automatic action if I do not instruct him.
Yes. I was wanting to have a look at that. That reminds me, I must have a look at the Steel Defender because I think there was something that I thought I'd missed and I want to revisit that, but we're not going to do that now, so don't worry.
No.
Okay, so you've
That's fine.
poodled down here, no problem at all.
Yeah, and I've got my rapier out because my crossbow is just on a. So I can just. Yeah.
No problem. Okay. So.
Have I found any treasure yet?
No, but could you please? Could you please roll a D10 for me?
D10.
Yes, a
D10.
D10. Yes.
I can.
Okay.
Got an 8.
All right. So these steps. You can feel these steps under your feet as you step down them. They're there's a line of steps. There's not many of them. There's 3 steps down, and then you're in the water. You're into this blackened, dark water, and you wade through it. It is difficult terrain, but what you feel as you're walking along is you feel that there's lots of things under the water. There's lots of obstructions under the water, and you can't see them. And you kind of walk through them, and you're not sure where you're standing. Because you can't see, because of course the water is just pitch black, it's filthy, and you are concerned that there might be things that might snag you under the water.
Find the plug hole.
Okay.
I turn around and I go, guys, maybe this isn't really such a grand idea. I think something's going to wrap around my ankles and try and drag me under.
And then the walls are going to start coming in.
Yeah, guys, it's like a refuge dump in here. Come on.
Look for a big pole.
That's right. Brace it in between. I'm sure it'll be fine.
It's not gonna work.
Okay. This shape forms up. This sort of serpentine shape forms up, and no. Okay, you let it go then. No problem. It's going to have its go.
All right, hang on. What? Something's appeared. I'm going to shoot. I'm going to spell.
No, you're not, because you took so long. Go on then. There's me look because the problem is, Pete, is I'm looking at you, but
Right.
you don't
Yeah,
know
yeah.
I'm looking at you. But I'm
That's-
like, come
yeah.
on, guys,
Okay.
we've got ready actions here.
So
Brilliant.
there we go.
DC 13 Wisdom save, yeah.
Yes. And if it fails, it has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its turn.
You've seen something.
Okay. Alrighty. It has what? Sorry.
Disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Okay.
It's pretty big. It's not a bad
not.
thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hey, there's room for you to get big in there, in that room.
Ooh.
I've got one left for a long
Yeah.
rest.
Ah.
That's a
I thought we were going back to the ship anyway after we cleared this out.
I think we might
yeah.
go out for we're gonna put away and have a bit of a rest, yeah.
All right. That is a good thought.
All right. So you hit it with a vicious mockery, and it seems to its outline seems to tremble, and then it drops back into the water. So rather than rearing up out of the water, it drops back into the water, and the water starts to form into odd shapes around Shaggy.
I bet the shapes are pointing.
Okay. Shaggy, you are moving around and trying to dodge these kind of tendrils of water that seem to be gathering around your ankles. You just sort of dodge out of the way. Okay. All right, Lovelore.
All right. So,
Ooh,
Ah,
wrong layer.
good question if I'm going to do that or not. Because this doesn't look like it's a creature. It looks more like it's water forming, like it's an elemental.
Hmm.
So it's not like
I mean, when
would
it
be able
reared
to
up
go
out of the
in there.
water, it didn't look like a monster. It didn't. You're absolutely right. It didn't look like a creature. It looked like it was formed of the water, the filthy dark water. I mean, its skin was kind of slick and oily looking, but you realise
Yeah.
actually that was the water. You're absolutely. That's what you're thinking.
Need to get out of there. Need to get out of there. Shoot. I'm going to step forward to here.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't think that the crossbow's doing much, but I'll shoot it to where the thing was last.
Okay. It's a disadvantage.
Oh, okay. I wish I'd known that. I'll roll it again. So there's 2 rolls.
Yep, no
Take
problem.
the worst. Okay, 10.
Neither of them were great.
8.
Yep.
Great.
Okay.
Get out of there.
Alrighty. Are you done?
That is, sadly.
Okay, JL.
Around the corner and see what's there. Ooh. It's interesting. Alright, let's fire the yeah, let's fire the arrow at it, see if we can.
Okay.
I'm just wondering if this is worth fighting. We just try and get the heck out.
At least we can cover your backs while we.
Because I had
Yeah.
thought about jumping in there, getting big, and grappling it, but that ain't gonna happen if it's just made out of water.
Well,
I
fire
mean,
that out.
from a metagaming perspective, it is an encounter. It is worth experience that counts toward.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
I think we're already doing that. We're already fighting it.
potential loot, maybe a secret door or something. Who knows?
I know.
That's a 15, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are you attacking with?
Longbow.
Your longbow. Yeah. Okay. So, your disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Because it's within the water. It's not rearing up out of the water. It's within it.
Okay. So
Okay.
Yeah, the 15,
Doesn't make
so it
much of a difference anyway. So that was a 15 to hit. You are pretty certain that your arrow has hit it,
Mhm.
but what effect it might have had, you're not entirely sure. It just seems to sort of pass into the water and disappear.
But it should take psychic damage as well. Two psychic damage. When I hit something with a
2 points of
attack.
psychic damage.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, Megan.
Well, the only thing that steps into the two squares that I can see is Megan and is Jay, and I don't class her as
Yeah, exactly.
an enemy, so I'm not gonna 7 shades of shit out of her,
Not at the moment, anyway.
which I'm sure she's really happy to know about. But I shall basically, I can't see a lot I can do.
Okay.
Got ranged weapons or not?
I have, but I can't get in anywhere because you're
can.
stood in the way.
No, you can just go. You can go through our squares.
Wait, yeah, there is a gap in front of me.
There is a gap
You
there,
can
just
pass
see it on-
through the squares of your team members, of allies, but you can't stop in them.
But she can't see the gap though because of the vision. That's the only issue.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So I've passed through.
There is a gap in front of. There is
Then
a gap in
realise
front of
there's a
me.
gap so that I can then come back.
well, no, you would come round the corner and see the gap.
You'd look round the corner, know there was a gap, and move into it.
Okay,
That's not a
Fine.
problem.
come forward to there then. And I am actually going to do something slightly different, see if this has any effect. I don't know if it will or not. But I am going to cast a spell.
So DC 12 dexterity save. Sacred Flame, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Probably have no effect, but
So you can't cast this because you don't know where the creature is. You have to be able to see the creature to be able to cast it, right?
okay.
Yeah. But it's now it's now underwater, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And there's stuff roiling around me.
that's right.
You can ready it to you can ready to cast it.
You could.
Okay, I shall.
And it's a cantrip too, so losing
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
No loss. Yeah.
That's what I shall do. When it rears back up, if it rears back up.
Okay. Just give me a second. I just want to check something. Just want to confirm something that I think. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. It was just a rules point, and I just wanted to confirm that what I thought was correct, just in case it wasn't. Okay, that was Megan's go, and Megan has a ready action. Varro.
I will ready to cast Vicious Mockery again.
Okay. Spam, 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 spam the vicious mockery. Spam, spam, spam.
Well, if arrows don't work very well on it, then
Yeah.
yeah,
No, I understand.
do what works.
Shagruris.
Just thinking.
See,
Yeah, I know. I can see his
I've
brain
heard-
working.
Yeah, I've heard Lovelaw say, "Get out of there! It's not worth it." But anything that looks that ugly has to be hiding loot.
Mm.
Now, do I vacate? So, if I were to vacate, let's call that 10-foot move to the top of the stairs because it is difficult terrain where I currently am standing. then so 15, 20, 25, 30. So I can't move because if I am adding an extra 5 foot because of the fact that I am on difficult terrain to get to the top of
Yeah.
the stairs, I land on Varro.
So
So I have nowhere to move.
unless you just take a double move.
I could take a double move. Can I do that with a disengage? No, with disengage you
yeah,
can only do a single
disengage-
move.
No, because disengage is your action.
Disengage is your action. It gives you 30 feet of movement.
Yeah, and then you and
and plus your movement.
you've got your move action.
Yeah.
And then I've still got my move action. Right, okay.
Oh, no,
In
hang
that
on.
Case,
No, sorry. If you take the disengage action, your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks the rest of the turn, but you can't take dash.
no.
So no, it would be 30 feet, wouldn't it?
So I can not get hit by this thing, but then I'm standing on Varro,
Stand on
Yep.
him.
and I can't do that. I have to finish in an empty square.
Yep.
So it all comes down to: am I going to get penalised because it is difficult terrain?
Yes.
Okay, so the square that you are in is difficult terrain. The square that Monty is in is not difficult terrain. Okay?
I have.
So your first lot of movement, because you're basically stood in the water and there's fouling underwater, you need to be careful moving through it. Otherwise, it'll be a problem. And also you're stood in 2 feet of water, which slows you down a bit as well. So it's the two things together.
So there used to be a rule, and I don't know if it still applies, that you can have two characters standing in the same square, but they impede each other. Is that still a thing? I don't know.
Not
I
aware.
have a memory of it, so
Look it up, Pete.
I'll see if I can find it.
I don't believe it's the case.
No, it might have been a rule long ago. I don't know, but yeah.
It sounds like the kind of thing that would have been a nice little 3E kind of nudge.
It would be one of those things where you get disadvantage or something.
Well, you wouldn't get disadvantage. You get can't take actions or something. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
If one of you is prone, the other person
Then
can
I
stand
can,
over you.
because technically they're on the floor, so I can stand
Well,
over them. Yeah.
There you go. You could basically run towards me and then dive prone in my square.
And then when it comes after you, which is definitely not going to happen,
Right, I'm just having a look. I've got nothing that can help me get out of this. So what I'm going to do.
mm-hmm.
Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast a spell on myself.
Mm-hmm.
I now get 6 temporary hit points.
Okay.
So that puts me up to 37. I'm going to tell Monty to get out of here. Monty is, and I'm going to move to stand. Basically, as soon as Monty moves, I'm going to move up. So I know he takes his turn after. Okay, but for this instance, what I would like to do, a bit of poetic license, is I go, Monty, get out. And Monty basically buggers off over to there because he's got a 40-foot move. Okay. And then I stand on top of the stairs because I can't move.
No. No can do. Sorry, no. No. I'm gonna. I know this is gonna sound a bit mean, but I'm because we're now doing the proper turn ordering and things like that. we must follow the initiative orders, and in this case, his initiative comes after your. He's acts directly after you do.
Okay, John. Just a quick question: the
Mhm.
square that Shaggy is in at the moment, is that difficult terrain?
It is, yes.
Okay, right. No, I did find yeah. I mean, it does say you can't finish your move in a space willingly. It says.
Right.
But there is an interesting one here. It says you can move through a non-hostile creature space. In contrast, you can move through a hostile creature space only if the creature is at least 2 sizes larger or smaller than you. Remember that another creature's space is difficult terrain for you.
Oh.
So does that mean that
I didn't realise that.
Friendly space
is also difficult terrain? Yeah. So it takes you twice as much to move through it. That's a big tactical difference, isn't it?
That is a huge difference to us.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, Monty,
I'd
defend,
have shut up if I were you, Pete.
and come down to me.
Everyone else is going to be screaming at you now.
No.
Sorry,
Okay,
sorry, Rob. You were saying. My apologies, mate.
Yeah, so I've issued command to Monty to basically defend me and to move down to me. So to do this, I'm going to go odds to the left of me, or north of me, and evens to the south of me. So he moves there.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
Yep.
And that's me done.
Yep. Okay. Alrighty. So, what's your AC at the moment?
16.
16. So, that is a hit. And you've taken 12 points of damage, bludgeoning damage.
Okay, well that activates my reaction.
Which is?
Shield.
Okay.
So that gives me +5 to my AC for the remainder until the start of my next turn. So that puts me on 21 AC.
Okay, that's still 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
So this creature appeared, it's attacked under the water?
Yeah, it's basically grabbed him with a bunch of kind of underwater tendrils, for want of a better way of putting it. And it's got you. You're grappled.
Okay.
So, just a reminder, your speed is now 0, and you can't benefit from any bonus to your speed.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean you can't take actions. Okay?
Okay.
In other words, you're not constricted, you are grappled. So you're held onto. It's got you by the legs, by the appendages. And there is an escape DC for that as well.
Okay, what's the escape DC, if you don't mind me asking?
It is DC. Oh, it was going to be a surprise, you see. But I'll tell you, it's DC 13.
Okay, and ready for my next turn, because I would need to roll the escape before I take any other actions. Would that be acrobatics or athletics?
It's your choice. When you are escaping a grapple, you can wriggle out using your dexterity, or you can force your way out using your strength.
Okay, in that case, that's fine. In that case, I'm all done.
Okay.
Holy
so you
shit!
are grappled. There was a nice net one here. Where's the net one? There it is.
It's killing me.
Grappled. Lovelore.
All right. Well, this thing's got him. Holy crap.
Oh, what a penis. Sorry. I
So
forgot
what
Monty.
Forgot
Do
Monty?
you want to do that, or you want me to go ahead? go.
It's all right. I should have declared it. Well, as soon as I got hit, 2 reactions should have happened. One for Monty and one for me.
Okay, I'm gonna move to there, John.
Yep, no problem. Can you roll me a d10, please?
Yes, sir. I will do such right now.
Okay,
That probably is not good.
no problem.
And
No, it was
then
good. It was 9.
Yeah, looks like a 1 on screen, but it isn't.
I can't see it because it rolled under the turn order for me. Oh, I can look
That's
over
weird.
there. Look.
it rolled a 9 on my screen, which is sort of strange. That's
It's because it's
Great.
inconsistent. Yeah, it's one of the
Yeah.
problems.
okay. I guess as a bonus action, I'll rage. So
Okay, so you've
that's gonna
moved?
be-
You've raged.
I've moved. Bonus action is rage, so that's going to be. Let me do that really quick. I'm clicking on it. I'm clicking on it here just so that it shows.
Yep.
Got it. Great. And I'm going to swing my axe at the thing. At least the axe
Okay.
is magical.
Into the space where it is. It's a
Into the
disadvantage.
space where it is.
Yeah.
Copy. Okay, let me do that correctly. Going to do. Nope. Boom.
Okay. That is a hit.
Oh, is it really?
It is.
Okay.
You're doing 9 points of slashing damage. You feel it connect, and you feel your axe passing through it, but you also feel that the magic of your axe
That
is tearing at this thing when it passes through
Yeah.
it, in a way that you feel it probably wouldn't have had it been a
Yeah.
non-magical weapon.
Yeah. Guys, use your magic weapons.
What magic weapons?
Oh man,
Hmm.
maybe you need to find some.
Out of magic and weapons.
Well, yeah.
That's one of the reasons why we come in here. It's to find some.
JL.
Is that bowl magical? I can throw it at it.
No.
Yeah, no.
Sadly.
I can't. I can't do much else. I've got no.
No spells left. Yeah, so fire the arrow and move out of the way.
I'll get out the way. Yeah. Disadvantage again, or is it reared up again now?
It's a disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Yeah.
No, it's staying. It seems to be staying in the water. It's staying under the water. It's
Yeah,
basically
enough.
spread out in this big gap. I mean, you can kind of see where it's moving around in the water. You can see what's going on, but you can't. I mean, you just can't get the shape of it because it's just this
Yeah.
moving blur of water.
Yeah, well, we'll do disadvantage. Oh no.
That is a miss.
I couldn't. Yeah, 5 and 9 and a 1 and a 2. That's bad.
Okay.
Well, balls. I'm gonna round the corner. Actually, I'll go the other side.
Okay. Megan.
Can I see it?
Nope. It is not reared up out of the water. You can see movement in the water, but you don't know exactly where it is. As in, you can't get a full understanding of what the shape of it and so forth is. What was that thing you were saying about killing the whole party tonight? I was just...
I know.
I'm like, this shouldn't
Here
be
we
this
go.
hard.
It'll be fine.
I'm sure it will, actually.
She pulls her longbow
Okay.
and fires into the rolling water.
Which means it's at disadvantage. So that'll be the second one there. So that's 2 16s. Okay. All right. So you're pretty sure that you have hit the spot. But there doesn't seem to be any effect from your attack.
It's okay.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Viro?
I mean, unless this thing rears up and I can see it, there's no point in me firing arrows at it if it's doing no effect. You know, there's only.
Don't know if it has effect or
You know,
not.
we've been told to use magic weapons. Well, I don't have any magic weapons,
No, me neither.
so I'm gonna. What can I do? So is Shaggy the only one who's taking damage?
He is.
I'm gonna go and reach out and touch someone
Okay.
and cast Cure Wounds on Shaggy.
Okay.
Woot woot.
Did that cast?
No, not on screen.
Oh, there we go. That was what.
That did.
Hmm.
Ooh.
So, yeah, 7 points of healing.
It's all right then.
It's the only thing I can do.
You guys see some bubbles come out, and basically it just repairs the rend that was there that you could see. I look normal.
Oh, overhealing. Damn it.
Only by 1 point.
Oh no, I just should have let you take more damage first.
Don't worry, that could happen next round.
That's it for me. Done. Actually, no. I'm going to step back. Might
Okay.
be for people. I don't know.
All right. Shagruris.
Right, so I can feel the thing's got me.
You
I am
can,
grappled.
yes.
So, would I be at disadvantage to make an attack on whatever is around my legs?
Okay, so the condition summary that we're really interested in at this point, yeah, is grappled, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. So if we look at conditions in the player's handbook, Appendix A, how exciting. A grappled creature's speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated, as in the creature that's grappled you. The condition also ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappler or grappling effect, such as when a creature is hurled away by the Thunderwave spell. So the only effect that grappled has is it reduces your speed to 0. Now there can be creatures that can then do additional things once you're grappled, pull you towards them or other things. Okay, so there's other stuff that can happen, but as it stands, your speed is 0.
No, but isn't the question
Right.
if the creature is grappling, then surely there's no disadvantage to Shaggy if he wants to attack it, because it's like.
I know where its tentacles
Oh,
are.
my apologies. My apologies. Actually, you're not just grappled, you're also restrained. So, my apologies, I was misreading that. There's also restrained in here as well. A restrained creature's speed is 0 and it can't benefit from any bonus, which is the situation. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saves. So you are actually restrained, not just grappled. My apologies.
Okay, so now that I know that, I'm not going to use my +4 for acrobatics to get out of the grapple. I'm going to use athletics, which is a +2, to get out of the grapple.
Okay, why?
Because I get advantage on both of them. But as I'm at a disadvantage on the dexterity, it doesn't apply to strength.
No, you misheard me. You're restrained. Yeah? You get disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yes.
Oh, and disadvantage on dexterity saves.
Yeah, but that's a
There you go.
It's not dexterity save.
skill check.
So I can use acrobatics then?
Yes.
Yes.
Ah, cool. In that case. Advantage. Roll.
Why do you get advantage on acrobatics?
Because I'm freaking awesome.
Okay, cool. All
I
right.
have no idea. It's got A for advantage on acrobatics and athletics, and I think it's got something to do with my
Being a
Amphiloras
slimy
something or
geezer,
others.
you can go wibbly
But I have
wobbly
got
out of them.
disadvantage on stealth.
It's because you're all wibbly wobbly.
I
That's 'cause
think
you're wibbly
that's
wobbly.
it. So,
It's exactly a wibbly wobbliness.
16.
It's got to
Got
be
a
the wibbly
breakthrough.
wobbliness. Yeah, so you succeeded. So you slip out of the surly bonds that this thing has imposed upon you.
Okay.
So you're no longer
excellent.
restrained.
Hmm.
Okay.
Now, so that
So now it's
was
your go.
an action. That was an action, so I can't use the disengage because that's also an action.
Which is a risk if
So
you move.
all that I
yeah.
can do is a normal move. Right. Two moments. Sorry. Now that's interesting. Okay, I'm going to say what I want to do as a bonus action. And John, you're going to go, no fucking way am I going to allow you to
Okay.
do this.
All right, go for it.
Right, so as a bonus action, I'm going to send out a pseudopod, which is the full 10 feet long. Okay, I'm going to get it to stand upright so it goes 10 foot along, and I'm going to move it to where I think the beast is, and I hope it's going to act as a body so it cannot pass through it.
Okay. Just bear
Okay.
with me for a second, because I'm going to need
Yeah.
to have a little think
So
about how this works.
It's 6 inches wide, 10 feet long. I can manipulate an object, open and close door, container, pick up or set down a tiny object. Pseudopod doesn't have any sensory organs, can't attack, activate magic items, or lift more than 10 pounds. But I know full well that if I was to put it into a wall, it wouldn't be able to pass through the wall, it would stop. So if what I'm thinking is if that thing is acting as a solid object, it will get to its extremity and stay where it is. It will not be able to pass through it. However, if it's a liquid form,
Let me.
then so yeah.
As a bonus action, you can extrude a pseudopod that is up to 6 inches wide and 10 feet long, or reabsorb it into your body.
Yeah.
As part of the same bonus action, you can use this pseudopod to manipulate an object,
Yes, which technically that's what I'm trying to do.
open or close a door or container, or pick up or set down a tiny object. The pseudopod
Yeah.
contains no sensory organs and can't attack, activate magic items, or lift more than 10 pounds. So, you're going to extrude a pseudopod, and what's it going to do?
Basically, I want to see how far it goes until it stops.
Into where?
Into this space over here.
Right?
Okay, and then if it stops, I'm going to use that as a marker.
Okay, I understand what your idea is.
Yeah. Whether it works or not, I honestly don't know.
It isn't going to work in this way. It's a
Okay.
really. I like the idea. I think it's really good, but it isn't going to. Unfortunately, it's not going to work. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to work out where the creature is. Well,
Yeah.
you know where the
everybody
creature
else.
is.
Right.
You're aware of where the creature is. The problem is not that you don't know where the creature is. The problem is that you're not sure of where the shape and dimensions of the creature, because of the nature of its shape and the fact that it's moving around within it's basically a water creature within the water, right? So it's effectively a magical force moving around within the water, and because it's roiling and snaking and moving, it's not just kind of stood there going, yeah. It's not going to work in the way I see what you're trying to do, but it's not going to work that way, unfortunately. And the reason is because it's not static, and neither are you, and neither is anybody else. None of you guys has just stood there like puddings.
Okay.
Yeah, you're moving around.
So, in which case, I'll just prod it lots with my pseudopod. It's not going to do any damage. It's just going to irritate the thing.
Okay, all right. Are you done pseudopodding?
Yeah, I've done pseudopodding.
Okay, cool.
Monty's going to.
No, Monty's not, because
to
you've already
carry
had your
on
bonus
defending
action.
me.
That's your
Sorry?
bonus. You only get one bonus action.
Yeah, no, I'm just telling you that Monty's going to carry on defending me because I changed my command from last time. My bonus action last time was to tell Monty to come down and defend me, which he should have done, but I forgot that he also has a reaction when I got hit, and I didn't use it because that was my mistake. That's why I said technically I had two reactions, one for me and one for Monty.
Okay.
So I'm just reminding you that he is defending me, not anybody
Okay.
else.
It can, yeah, okay, so let me just clarify that for myself. I'm just going to read this out to myself. It can move and use its reaction on its own, but the only action it takes on its turn is the dodge action, unless you take a bonus action on your turn to command it to another action. Take another action. That action can be one in its stat block or some other action. If you are incapacitated, the defender can take any action of its choice, not just dodge. Okay, so from that
So
perspective,
it won't attack,
he'll carry
so
on. He
technically-
can't attack, but he's going to carry on.
Doing
gonna
what
carry
he
on.
does. So
Yep.
because of the fact that I said defend me, he's going to do.
He's
the
going to carry on
reaction should he
defending you.
needs to.
No problem at all.
Plus, he gets his dodge because of the fact that would be his normal thing because that's
Yep.
his action, not a reaction.
So
Okay? So yeah. So I'm done. It's go.
it's go. Hmm.
Proddy prod, proddy prod, proddy prod. No damage. Love law. Slash.
That's my goal.
Proddy prod,
Okay.
proddy prod. Tickle.
Yeah.
Tickle.
Okay.
I'm gonna find its butthole and tickle it with my pseudopod.
That's mine. That's mine. Stop.
I'm not
Sorry,
drawing
wrong
that.
butthole.
Not drawing that.
Okay.
I thought it was large.
You have cheesed it off enough that it does attack you,
Excellent.
and
case,
what's your AC?
Monty will. My AC is back down to 16, but Monty is going to impose disadvantage.
Monty cannot impose disadvantage, and the reason he can't is
Why not?
because he can't see it. This thing is a tricksy bastard. Because it's staying under the water and not climbing out the water, it's causing you guys all sorts of issues.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is 10 points of bludgeoning damage. And
Okay.
you are nerfed.
Grappled and
Restrained.
restrained.
Restrained. Yeah. I'm just wondering if there's a... I'm just looking for something. Okay, that one. We'll go with that one. Because it's a hand-ish. I went through this whole process of making token thingies for D&D at some point, and I never finished them off, and I really wish I had, because then I'd actually be able to put them on,
Oh yeah.
because they were the ones from Wizards, the ones that are on D&D Beyond. I went through and kind of captured versions of them, but I needed to finish it off because it's quite a lot of work. Okay, Lovelore.
All right. I can't really see this thing.
Nope, so you got disadvantage.
So, with disadvantage, I'll swing the great axe.
Yep.
With no other. Just a second. There we go. What just happened?
Lots of
I think
dice.
something happened.
Yep, that is a hit.
Okay. Well, great. What are the odds?
Okay, very good.
Okay. And
Yep.
I'm at a loss. I think I'm just going to as a bonus action, can I grab a hold of Shaggy just with one hand to try and keep him from getting drug under? Nope. All right.
Nope.
Fair enough. That's it for me.
JL.
Right around the corner. Can we not lure it out into the corridor, maybe? And I'll fire an arrow at it.
Okay.
Disadvantage again.
Disadvantage.
Well,
That's a miss, I'm afraid.
ah,
You
pull
done?
it this way. Yeah, I can't do much else.
Megan?
I shall do the same thing. I shall fire an arrow at it.
There we go.
That's a hit, but you're not sure what effect it might have had.
Yeah. Darn it.
Uh-huh.
You done?
I will move back one place,
Okay.
just in case
Alright.
I manage to get free and
Yep.
need space to get out.
Varro?
Varro is going to shout, Shaggy, remember that snake you saw? Just be wriggly. So that's a bardic inspiration that you can use with
Ooh.
dice. So
I
you
like
can
it.
Or escape
Nice.
attempt. That's an additional d6 you get to roll for that.
That's handy.
And there's like, everyone, we can't attack this thing in here. Let's get out of here. And I'm going to move back and make some space.
Okay. Shagruris.
1, 2, 3. Go a bit further. There we go.
This could be bad.
So, I mean, that bardic inspiration you can use for anything. You can use it for an ability check, an attack roll, a skill check. And you don't have to use it this round either, by the way.
Well, that's cool.
Within the next 10 minutes.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's not bad, is it?
And you can even make the roll first but provided John doesn't rule on whether or not it works or not, you can decide to add the D6 at that point.
That I do know, and I like that. I think that's a really that's how it should be.
So don't jump in, John. Don't jump in and say, "No, you didn't escape" or whatever. Give Shaggy the chance to add an extra D6 if you want.
Yeah, no, I do know about that, and I think that's really handy with Bardic Inspiration. I think it's a great feature. Yeah. Okay, what are you going to do then, fella?
Well, I was going to cast a spell at it, but I honestly don't know whether it would work.
Okay.
Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in any creature in the area when the cast is spell is also outlined. A creature would denote any monster type, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Fairy fire, something like that. Interesting.
That's what I'm thinking, because I'm thinking we either leave it alone and lose the ability to get Barrow his magic weapon, or do something like I've not learnt the cantrip light, but I do know fairy fire.
Oh, fairy fire. Yeah. But
So I don't know whether it's.
Oh, that's a good question. Fairy fire, is that an area attack?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a 20-foot cube.
Which means you don't get
range.
disadvantage,
No.
and it doesn't get advantage.
Fairy fire would be
But
perfect.
it does outline the thing if the cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw. For the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius.
Yep.
So at least you'll know
Ignore that.
where it is. But would that...
We still can't do damage to it if we haven't got magic weapons.
And I'm thinking...
We could always come back when we're rested, and a bit more well
Yeah,
equipped.
I mean, we might explore the rest of this place, find some magic weapons, and come back here right at the end just for vengeance.
And what I'm thinking is that... So I'm going to risk it for a biscuit. I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
Okay. So each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light, your choice. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dexterity save. For the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius. Any attack roll against it is quite a dim in here, but that's not going to make that much of a difference. You can still see fine. Any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it, and the affected creature or object can't benefit from being invisible.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now that I've actually committed to this,
Yep.
the thing that I'm thinking is that Monty at least now has a chance to use his reaction because the creature will be outlined, so therefore Monty can now see it.
So, the DC of the dexterity save is a 14. Yeah?
Yes. So I'm hoping it fails.
Okay.
I do like fairy fire.
I cannot believe this.
Made the
It
save.
succeeded.
It's rolled a 20.
Yeah.
The thing I can't believe is
Okay.
that the dice actually rolled properly on the screen. It wasn't the 20 that I rolled. Yeah. It succeeds. So it is still,
Okay.
in effect, invisible.
Yes.
I know it doesn't mean anything, John. Just 2 points, but each of the axe hits while I was raging throw on an extra 2 points of damage that it did not calculate.
Okay. All right.
I
I've
think
done
I
that.
only hit. Was it once? Okay, twice. Okay, got it.
You've hit twice.
Oh, what did the Bardic Inspiration give me?
Plus 6, or plus D6.
It gives you an
It
extra
won't-
D6 on a roll when you're going to make a roll.
Yeah.
But you haven't made any rolls.
Can
at
I
this
not
point.
add that to the
No.
to the DC?
Nice try, but no.
That'd be cool. That would be freaking
Very nice.
cool.
Good, but no.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Then that's it. And I turn to Lovelore and I go, I've got no spells, and that last one's fucked up. It didn't work. We're gonna have to go.
Oh man, this doesn't look good.
I'm done.
Right. Okay, it's its go. At this point, it's got hold of Shaggy and he's dragged under the water.
No.
Yep.
It's a good job he can hold his breath for a long time.
He can hold his breath for a very long time, I believe.
Found anytime soon.
A whole 60 minutes.
Yeah. We can have a short rest.
Everyone can have a short rest while he's under the water.
There's some humor there.
Okay, mate. What's your
You guys.
Or
what's your AC?
16.
16. Okay, so it pulls you under the water, and it's trying to beat at you with another one of its pseudopods, but your squidginess is defeating it some way somehow. And every time it lays on you, it's just kind of, it's like you're being kind of given a nice massage. It's a very bizarre process. This the water is roiling away. He's under there somewhere. Lovelore.
Oil and water having a fight.
I should have cast Fairy
Well,
Fire on me, really, shouldn't
I don't know the mechanics of it.
So
But
the thing is that this room is full of trash. It's dragged
Here's-
under the water by a creature we can't see. Are the walls starting to close in? From the sides?
I thought we had that
exactly.
conversation earlier,
Yeah.
but no, they're not.
Here we go. Look,
Have you got a little thing you can talk to the droids on?
Yeah.
Shaggy's small. It's big. I'm gonna swing
Yeah.
and hope.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see here. This is
Disadvantage.
action. Disadvantage. Boom.
Look
at that.
An array of numbers.
That worked out well.
Let's hope it has a a lower AC than me, so that it gets hit before I do.
You hit it. You. That's a really good solid hit. Whack.
Thunk.
Yeah.
Good.
That's a good old poke. That one. You think you are really, antagonising it and whatever, but it's got Shaggy and seems to be more interested in him at this point. You done, Lovelore?
Well, the +2 for the rage on that too. Excellent.
Yep. Okay.
I am.
All right. JL.
That step isn't coastal terrain, is it? That square there. Be classified as coastal. Yeah, I'll come round and fire the bow again.
It's
Can't
not
do
having any
much else.
effect. It's not having any effect at all.
But if I hit it, I can use the. If I hit it, if I make a hit, I can use the.
That's true. Go
the,
for it.
the
Yep.
other
I'm
bit.
sorry. You're absolutely right. Yep. Because you got the magical edge to it, haven't you? The magical
Yeah.
extra bit. Yeah.
It doesn't do a lot, but it's.
No,
it's,
that's true, but
it'll
it's
help.
every little helps. Yep.
Every
Go
little
for it.
help,
My
exactly.
apologies. Yep.
It's me bow now. Oops. I'll go back round the corner and pick my bow up that I left on the floor. Found it.
As a hit.
Ooh. And there's 4. Good.
It's not bad, is it?
No.
All
I guess
right,
if I
you
get
done?
a critical, I guess it would be extra damage, but yeah.
It's not a crit.
I'll move around the corner.
Okay, Megan.
He's thinking.
Yeah. It's alright. It gives me a chance to massage my ankle and pull a pained face.
Oof.
I don't know what the fuck I can do.
Really not a lot.
Yeah.
At this stage.
That is.
Oh, wade in there and use flurry of blows. Nunchuck his ass.
Yeah, and then it pulls me under the water, but I don't have the ability to hold my breath for an hour.
Well, it hasn't pulled Lovelore into the water yet.
That's because he's
Not
ginormous.
yet. Not yet.
Seems to be wanting to feast on me. Maybe it likes liquid lunches rather than bony lunches.
It's actually really freaking awesome messing with you. Because I'm low on hit points compared to where I should be from the last fight. And I'm very pleased that I'm just getting to swing at this thing over and over and over with no severe penalties yet.
Fine, I fancy drowning, so I'm gonna come forward.
Nice.
So that was 5, 10, 15 to the door. How do you get to there?
I went downstairs.
Yeah, so that's 15 to the. So you were in this square, right?
Yes.
Okay. Excuse me a second. So 5, 10, 15.
Yep.
And then that would be 25 to there.
Yep.
Ooh.
And I can move 40. Yes.
Ah, cool.
Okay.
I was going to say.
Oh, that's right.
Yep, no problem. No issues.
Nice.
Okay, can you
being
roll
fast.
D10 for me, please?
What would you like me to roll?
I'd like you to roll a
D10.
D10, please. Thank you. Just hold on. No, it's fine. Thank you. Good. And go for it.
I am going to smack it.
Okay. You think you've made vague contact, but you're not 100% sure.
Okay, that's fine. Because that now means I can trigger flurry of bows.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, that was a disadvantage. No, that was 11. That was a miss. My apologies. Shit, sorry.
Don't care.
I've misread that.
I've made the attack, have I not?
You have? Yep. You've
Okay,
taken the
flurry
attack
of
action and you now do flurry of blows. Yep. That's a miss. That's also a miss.
Lovely.
Dookie.
Not lovely. Bloody irritating.
Yeah, you are.
Tough opponents.
That's right. Next turn.
In the nicest way.
Next turn. It's fine.
Varro.
Oh, Varro's gone back to the ship.
It looks like he has. He's buggered off around the corner and disappeared.
He's like, you know what?
Weapon.
I've inspired them enough.
Yeah, I mean.
All you can hear is this flute playing. And then every so often the scales, and then oh bugger, and then off he goes again.
Right, so
Door slam.
1, 2 to there.
Yep.
I mean, I can move just in front of the door. I don't
Can
know
you
what I
throw a rope to any of people?
Oh, hang on. Yeah, so if I move to there,
Mm-hmm.
I can touch Lovelore, can't I, from there?
Yes, you can touch Lovelore up from there. Yes.
There's going to be some sexy music.
Dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum.
Well, I know that
Let's
Lovelore
get
is
it
injured,
on.
So I'm going to
Let's
cast
get
Cure
it
Wounds
on.
at a higher level
Nice.
Okay.
because he needs some healing.
That would be handy.
Lovelorn needs some healing.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, carry over from last week.
16.
Ah.
Bump,
Okay.
bump, bump.
Take
Heal.
that.
I should have attacked
That's
you.
it. I'm maxed. That's perfect.
Yeah.
That maxed me back out to 41.
Can I
I'll fix that on my character sheet.
just get a quick check as well? Do you like these smaller bars that are within the things rather than taking up space outside of your square?
Well, we can only see I can only see my own. So, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I can only see mine too.
I think preferable.
But it's not overlaying other things
No, that's
No,
or
right.
no.
disappearing into walls or anything like that. So I don't know whether
Yeah.
it does or not, but
Yeah, no, I'm quite that. Yeah.
yeah, it's just a setting. But it seemed like a better idea. Okay, good. All right, that was Varro's go. Shaggy, what are you doing, fella?
Struggle.
I want to get out.
Struggle. Struggle.
I mean, unless you can make like an electric eel and zap it.
That'd be a skill we
I
didn't know
can't
about.
attack because I'm restrained, aren't I?
You
I'm
can attack.
grappled
yes,
Your
you
and
attack
can
is at
attack.
disadvantage. So
Yeah.
you can attack, but at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
What, even?
Even
No,
restrained.
I thought you said that because I'm restrained,
Yep.
I can't. Oh, sorry. No, yes. Attack with disadvantage and also with dexterity saving throws.
A restrained creature's speed
No.
becomes 0. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage. And disadvantage on dex saves. Yeah. But you can still attack.
Yeah, sod it. I've got my rapier in my hand because I said I would put the crossbow back
Okay.
down on its leathery thingy bob, and it's just jangling around.
Disadvantage then.
And so I've got my rapier, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to roughly gauge, and I'm going to go.
Yeah, you're going to stab the thing, the pseudopod that appears to be holding you, or the whatever it is that's holding you. Yeah, no problem. Go on. It's not the easiest thing in the world.
Shoot.
Now, what was that bardic inspiration thing you were talking about before?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Plus
you
a
can,
D6, wasn't it? Or
Yeah.
6 points.
you can use that
D6.
if you
An
want
extra
to use
D6 on the attack.
Is
Hint.
it D6 or
Hint.
6 points?
D6.
D6. Hint, you have missed. Hint, you have hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And-
it
And
also gets the 4 points of flame damage as well.
it's dead. It was you were chipping away at it, and particularly Lovelore was doing big whacks.
Massive damage. Yeah.
Okay.
But it was
I
tough.
stand up, and my rapier is just dripping with just from the point, and it's got some ooze.
No, it hasn't. It's just water. Mucky water.
Oh.
Whoa. Nice.
And I go, don't worry. I
You
sorted
got
it.
this.
Yeah.
Right.
There you go, pirate. I give him a
Arr.
slap that pushes him right back.
We need him water plank, don't we? Right, let's have a look in this here water for these here treasures.
Can I suggest that before we go any further, we take a short break?
I could use a
Would be
Yeah.
appreciated.
yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
So we're going to take a short break now. We'll be back very soon.
Do this.
And we are back. So, what are you going to do then? What's next?
I'm going to explore the room and see if we can find Varro a magical weapon.
I'm getting out of this muck and letting him explore. This is gross and disgusting. I'm gonna step back up.
Okay, and you're going to roll me a d10 as you do, please.
Ooh.
A D10.
Trip over.
Okay, no problem.
I'll just go back here. 1, 5, 10. Yeah.
I'm wondering whether
No.
it's worth you.
Oh, that was Rob. Okay. Where are you going, Rob?
I'm moving around the room to investigate, to check to see if there's any.
Right. Well, move then.
items.
Show me where you're moving.
I'll move to there first,
Okay.
Swimmy slime.
and then I'll go clockwise around the wall. And
Okay,
then when
so
I get
let's
back to
work
the
our way
stairs,
clockwise around the
I'll
wall
do
then.
clockwise in the thing, and then so basically I'll start there, go to there, and keep on going.
Yep.
And so what do you want me to roll? Investigation or?
We'll make a check in a second, but let's just move around the room first.
Keep
Okay. Go there,
What could go wrong?
and then there.
And you disappear under the water.
He's
He's just sort of, you see him splish, 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 and then and he's just gone.
It's rolling me bucket.
There you go. That's how the thing got in, probably.
Yeah.
That will be a concealed entrance.
So,
Or there's another one in here that just yanked him under. We don't know.
Well, that's also possible.
and roll for initiative. No. Okay, so
Yeah.
you basically plummet down into this water, and you're like, I mean, it doesn't bother you. It doesn't phase you like it would other people because you just don't. You don't have the orifices that would cause other people a problem as a plasmoid. So you sort of slunk down into it, and you feel your feet kind of hit the bottom, and you just push yourself back up, and your head bobs up. You reckon it's about 7-8 feet deep in the corner here? There's a ragged hole. You feel around yourself. You dip back under the water and just check. There's a raggy hole in here. You roll me a d10, please.
Chipped over from an 8.
Okay. On your way down, you caught yourself on some things.
Okay.
And you basically it's kind of cut. It's just cut into you a little bit. So you take 3 points of damage.
Okay.
And can
So
you make a
once I'm
constitution
down
save?
that-
Can you make a constitution save for me as well?
Versus against poison.
Can you make a constitution save for me, please?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I could make it for you if you prefer.
No, done it.
Okay, thank you. Cool. All right. I mean, you can just swim to the edge and carry on. The hole itself
No,
is.
I'm going to go back down the hole and see if there's anything at the bottom.
Yeah, I mean the
I said
hole
it was only
is
7 foot deep.
the hole is roughly there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm giving it a good old explore to make sure that that there's nothing.
Some trash has
that's
fallen
sunk down.
into it, but you haven't found anything
Okay.
good
In
as
which
yet.
case, then I'll
but
go.
we'll
there.
make the dice roll. We'll make a single dice roll at the end. Is anybody helping, or are
Yeah,
you
I'll-
all? Megan, you're a
I
bit
come back
concerned.
up and I
'cause-
go, watch out for this area, and I pseudo to outline in the water where not to go.
And you just say, look, there's an
Okay.
area here and there's a hole. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I'll move to here,
Mm-hmm.
to here,
Mm-hmm.
to there,
Mm-hmm.
to there,
Yep.
to there,
Yep.
to there.
Yep.
Oh, okay. And then to there,
Yep.
And then up to there.
So you think you've done the perimeter. So is anybody helping, or are you just doing the solo?
I did say, yes, I'm helping.
Megan said that she was going to help when you asked.
Apologies, didn't hear. Okay. So Megan, you're following him around the room as well, but you didn't plunge into the murky depths because he did it first. So Megan, can you make me a D10 roll, please? Okay, thank you. All right.
And then I'm going to go to there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go up here.
You guys are going to cast around in the middle of the room as well. Okay, can you both make D10 rolls for me, please?
You know mine will roll shitty sooner or later.
Okay. Megan, you've caught yourself on something under the water.
Uh-huh.
Take 3 points of damage and make me a save, please. You guys are pretty covered in muck. I mean, you all are, actually. It's pretty filthy.
What am I making the save on?
Hmm?
What am I making the save
Constitution save. My apologies.
Constitution save, okay.
Okay, thank you.
I think I'm making it a disadvantage. I think I'm making everything at a disadvantage. If I shouldn't be making it a disadvantage, you'll have to tell me.
You shouldn't be making a disadvantage. You want to roll it again?
No, it's fine. It's rolled.
Okay.
I'll just take the 18 then.
All right. So, very good. JL gently passes out some soap and.
I've not. She's not been in the room. She's still clean.
Her eyebrows arched and she's handing soap out. And every so often, making a sniff. Yeah. Right. Very good.
Okay.
Okay. So now make that roll
do you want me
for
to
me,
move
please.
the token around or?
Nope. You've done your doings. Can you make a roll for me, please?
Yep. What am I rolling? Investigation or?
But you're making it an advantage.
Investigation, though, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. You've pulled up from the bottom a number of different things, and Megan has helped you. And you've pulled up some bits and pieces, and it looks as though there was at some point there might have been supplies in here. It might have been a storeroom. And it's just the water's got in and rotted everything away. But you find various sort of formless kind of bits of metal that are rusted away and all the things, and you're actually getting pretty despairing and you're pretty chased off with that you've been in here, and it seems to have been a fruitless task until you light upon a small iron box. And between you pull it up, and it's not huge. It's very rusty on the outside, but it looks intact. As in, it doesn't look like it's got any holes in it or anything else like that. I mean, you're not quite sure what might have happened. There is a sloshing, so you think water's got inside it, but it's not like you can poke holes in it or anything. And you put it up to one side and you kind of give it a bit of a bash with the hilt of a knife, and you take out a tool and just give it a quick hammer around, and it seems solid and intact. I mean, it's the kind of thing that you would normally store valuables in.
Okay, I look at Megan, and if I had eyebrows, they would be going. Should we have that?
Definitely.
This is a treasure chest if ever I've seen one. I told you, you guys really need to embrace the pirate life. This is what we come for. What's in this huge chest?
Well, it's not a huge chest. It's a good size
lockbox. This is as big as Megan is tall.
It's a good size one. Okay, how are you going to open it?
I think we know somebody that's got lockpicks.
That's
Yeah.
not necessarily the problem. The problem is this thing is rusted shut. The
Yeah,
locks
Shaggy's got
mechanism is all furred up and rusted. This whole thing is a mess.
Well, if we're going back to, I think we're going back to the ship, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So why don't we just take it back to the ship, then
Smash that thing.
use his mechanical know-how to oil it, clean it.
Perfect.
We've got some oil.
Exactly.
Some other things we can use.
So what you do is you stand it on its side. You stand it up on end on its side, and water trickles out of it.
Yeah.
And after a couple of minutes of water trickling out of it, you think it's not sloshing anymore. You can hear clinking and kind of clunking noises inside. So you think there's something valuable in there. You don't want to shake it too violently, just in case there is something that's fragile. You're not sure. You don't think it's going to be easy to get open without tools in a workshop. But you reckon once you get back, you'll be able to do that without too much difficulty.
Then that's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
It's egress. Egress for a long rest.
Yep.
Okay.
Oof.
So, what are you going to get?
Yes.
What are you going to do then, folks?
We're going to leave and back the way we came in,
Okay.
picking up the fine glass bowl on the way back.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay. Off you go then. I'm not stopping you.
Okay, hang on.
Playing that game.
You can leave this room without rolling any more dice, by the way. We're
Got it.
yeah.
Come on, everybody. I'm bringing up the rear.
Ooh. Ooh.
Come on.
Did it work?
Who's in front of me? Come on, Megan.
Where am I? Hang on.
So I'm just trying to get the screen big enough.
Well, yeah, I've disappeared. I'm not on this screen anymore.
As you
Okay.
should.
Yeah.
And there we go.
All right.
What
Let's
screen
see
are we
if
supposed to be
let's see if this worked. And you're in the middle of bloody nowhere. Before I move you guys, let me just have a look and see what's happened. Bear with me, callers. I know where you should be. And it's not worked.
Dang it. Would have been
Okay.
too easy.
Well,
Yeah.
you know. It is what it is.
We've got the disappearing part working. Just, yeah.
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 I mean, that's half of it. Well, a quarter of it. Well, a third of it. Changing the map and then reappearing is the other two.
Yeah. The bad news is our characters are all dead.
Yep.
We basically.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, we said it would happen.
You fell for that trap.
Yeah. It's just
None
yeah.
of you investigated as you went up the stairs. You're dead.
Yeah. We just walked
Shucks,
into a black
guys.
hole. and
I'm
got-
sorry.
Yeah.
Varro killed us all by saying we'll go back to the ship.
Mhm. That's-
It's always Vero. Always Vero.
All right. So,
Hey. Well, I'm there.
you're all there. It's just you're all stacked on top of one another at the moment.
Okay. Well, I think we left the bowl over here, didn't we?
Yeah. Don't worry too much about the bowl. You
Yeah. Well, there's two ways back to the ship, so
yeah, it's fine.
we'll go pick up the bowl.
He moves it to that central
Pick up the
chamber.
bowl.
Okay, hold on, because we're getting a little bit out of ourselves here. The party is not together.
This
No.
swinging out.
Sorry. Everything.
Oh, you will be if this carries on.
Yeah.
It's
Which
funny.
way
It's
do
up
you
to
guys
you
go?
guys. If you want to spread
My-
out, it's not an issue.
We went up here, to there, to there, across here, into there, up to there, picked up the bowl.
That's where we
Okay.
came.
I can see Sasha. No, sorry, I can see Megan. There's
There we go.
Way out. Right, here we go. We're back together.
Was
Perfect.
it this one we had to go to?
You haven't been down there
No.
yet. Up
No,
there,
it
sorry.
was over here. This one.
Is this one? Right, okay.
Come on.
Remember, you can right click on the screen and drag it.
Yeah, I need to do 2 though. So Monty's underneath me. I'm riding Monty. I'm not really.
Megan?
I just keep moving my screen. My screen is not big enough.
Oh, stop!
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I've stopped.
Nah.
Move us back then.
Okay.
I ain't got no rage left.
Yeah.
Right.
All angried out.
Oh, come on. It's not doing it again. All right. Oh, goodness me. Really is hard work.
Oh. Oh, not more skeletons.
Yeah, the bones just sort of reassemble and start.
Ah,
So initiative rolls,
jeez.
please, folks.
Okay.
Them bones, them bones, them.
Dry bones.
Ooh, boy.
I hear the word of the Lord.
There we go. Alrighty.
Jeez. Not my best roll of sun.
Just give me a second. Oh, hang on a second. GM layer.
Yeah, JL wasn't paying attention.
That one, and then let's have
There's what?
that one. By the way, I don't know if you've noticed, but as DM, it's currently saying that I'm transparent. So now every time I roll a dice, it's giving me. I was red, but every time I roll a dice, it's now giving me a black dice. Completely black with no numbers or anything. So
That's weird.
I have no idea. It's very bizarre. Okay, let's have that turn order up, shall we?
It's showing you as red on this one. On the screen,
Yeah, it's showing red. It's showing red as the colour.
It will do now because I just changed it. Alrighty, so who have we got first? Well, we've got
Dry bones.
Megan, I think.
Woohoo!
Don't forget that it's difficult terrain to move through your compatriots.
Yeah, thanks, Pete.
Pete told us. If you hadn't told us, we wouldn't have known.
Yep. He wants it
But we don't
fair.
want to break the rules, and Pete's a stickler for sticking to the rules, as we know.
And he's also muted.
And he's
so
also
it's really
muted.
funny. He's still muted.
That's because he's being
He
yelled
has,
at.
hasn't he?
His protests fell on deaf
Still
deaf
muted.
ears.
Still muted.
I can read lips.
We can't
anyway,
hear
I can
him.
look it up.
What's going on?
I bet everything he said was really funny. When he comes back on, we'll have to ask him all the funny things he said.
I'm going to try lip reading. Oh,
Oh,
Uh-oh. It's that bad.
uh-oh.
uh-oh.
It's that
Stand
bad,
by
that
for the technology fixes.
bad. Yeah, we should not have made fun of him. He was just like out. Hey, Megan, why don't you unmute yourself? Because yours is good. What the what?
Yeah, it's not working. It's
I
not
don't
working
know.
very well.
I think as far as I can lip read is something about penises
Technology is complete waste of time.
Hey, Christine, why don't you unmute yours and see what happens?
Yeah, pull
That
your
was,
earphones out.
Sometimes these things happen.
You know what I need? I need one of those for my OBS. I need rather than a break, I need a one that says technical malfunction. Please stand by.
I've seen some like that.
Yeah.
Nope.
And it has a one of those really cheesy kind of pictures of I don't know somebody strangling themselves with a power cord or something.
Yeah.
Or,
I had one in, when we were on Zark, and whilst we were waiting for people to come in, because I had the dedicated the boxes, it just had waiting for connection, the old dial-up connection motif.
should have the old.
It's not working, Pete.
3.90 bong as well. So
Yeah.
you're muted, Pete. We don't know why.
Sorry, you
Oh,
can't.
no,
Hey, he's back.
I can't hear you at all. Nothing's working, Pete.
We should have
sorry.
worked on
We had a device connection problem. So
Okay, say all the funny things you said.
Yeah.
yeah. It was absolutely hilarious. So,
I mean, the hands went up and everything.
Ah,
I mean,
wow.
So Megan, it's your go, and don't forget, as Pete reminded us, passing through the spaces of your compatriots is difficult terrain. But it's great. You're getting to roll initiative. It's wonderful.
So,
There's a lot of skeletons in there.
what, 5, 15, 25?
10 for the first square, 20, 30 would put you on top of me.
And then you can jump
So
off,
there would
hopefully.
be 35.
if there's nothing there.
Yeah, but if you did move to there, these two would get attacks of opportunity because you're moving out of present space.
Okay, so
So you might want to delay.
Megan decides to take the lesser.
Just shoot the ones.
I'm going to basically use what I wanted to do before, and I'm going to cast Sacred Flame.
Oh yeah.
She mutters under her breath and casts Sacred Flame on that one.
Mm-hmm.
At least.
When she does that muttering under her breath, it looks like Pete when he was on the video just earlier.
Okay. Half damage on a.
There you go.
No, so not half damage.
No half damage because it's a cantrip. Okay. The Sacred Flame has no effect.
Oh, that ain't no good.
Has no effect, or it dodged.
Okay. It dodged.
Well,
Well, it does make a difference.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know, but
thank you. But yeah.
Okay.
my foot hurts, so whatever. Yes, it dodged out of the way of your Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Hmm. That's pretty agile
Okay.
for a skeleton.
Chagruris.
Okay, so the crossbow gets lifted up, and I'll shoot that one.
Okay. That is a hit, and
That's a
gone.
crit.
Good. That was worth it.
Yeah. Bonus action.
Boom.
Monty, attack. The one
Nice.
behind the one that's just got demolished. So Monty will go 10, 20,
So that's the end of your go, and it's now Monty's go.
35. Yeah. And then Monty's going to rend on this one.
Yeah. Okay.
Sweet.
Go for it.
Now, if only I can remember the shortcut. There it is. Spell attack. Oh, that should have done it.
Oh.
Did it do it?
Yep, it's a miss.
So close.
Yeah. Damn it.
So,
Right, okay.
all right. Lovelore.
Does cleave apply?
Does what?
Cleave.
He missed.
Oh, I missed. Sorry.
5, 10, 15, 20, So I step there,
Mm-hmm.
about as far as I can go, and I will use the crossbow
Mm-hmm.
to shoot across everyone and through, as we've established. But for color, I'll say it's because I'm taller than the rest of them. I'm shooting over the top. And then, so I will do this. Is there any negative dice on this? Or just a regular
Nope.
shot?
Regular shot.
Boom. The shot's out. Come on.
Nice.
A hit.
Go. For not much damage, but oh, hey, that'll work.
They have virtually no hit points, if you remember from last time.
They were
Yeah.
really, really easy to destroy last time.
Yeah.
These
But they're-
are. I mean, calling them skeletons is almost an insult to skeletons. These things are just ragged piles of almost jagged bone. You've mashed through them. It looks like other. There might have been other folks who have mashed through them at various points. But it seems whatever magic is holding them together is just enough to reanimate them over
Wow.
a period of time of you being out
Very
of the ring.
interesting.
They're
So,
not a huge threat,
we'll be-
but they
so
are
we'll be doing this again.
annoying.
Well,
Okay,
they could land a hit.
Varro.
Okay, attack him with short sword.
Yep, which one?
That one.
That one?
Yeah.
Think.
Cleave.
Damage, cleave.
Cleave.
Cleave
Release
to
me.
that one.
Let me go.
Cleave or not?
Yep.
This one.
Nice.
Sorry, that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still there?
No, yes, it's still there, yeah.
Okay, in that case, going in with a dagger.
Okay.
Haha.
Nice.
Look at that.
That's another 4 points of damage. And nothing left to cleave to, so Varro will then go over to there.
Okay. JL.
You got to crank through the difficult terrain here.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. 40 to get through that.
10, 20, 30, 25 to get to there. Yeah.
And then I go, oops, not there. There.
Yeah.
Middle of the room.
Mm-hmm.
Math, Pete. Math, Pete.
And I'll attack the one that's blocking the door.
Oh, well.
How long? Longbow at that one. Oops. One more roll.
That is a
Nice.
hit. I
Oh,
wouldn't
my
bother
God.
rolling the extra dice. I really wouldn't. It's fine.
I think
Nice.
They got pants all
2
hit points.
points each. I think that's about it.
Yeah.
We're going to have to do this again.
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
back.
so boing.
It is sort of gratifying.
boing.
Maybe we could
boing.
burn the stuff.
And
or-
they're all going to attack Monty. What's Monty's?
PC.
15.
AC 15.
I'm good at that.
Do. Okay, Monty can take 3 points of damage.
Yep.
Wow.
No, that's a lot for Monty.
We have way too many repeating names in our games.
It's a good
No.
job actually that it was the only one that hit, because had it not, I think Monty would be Monty'd away.
Yes.
Okay, Megan.
Come on, finish him off.
I don't really know if you would really want to hit that bare-handed.
Forward, so 5, 15, 25,
30.
30 to there, yes?
Yeah.
Let me just see what I can see. What can I see? Ugly, I can see. So I can now attack this one. I don't have to move any further forward. I can now attack that fella. Just
There's
there.
more.
I'm going to attack him. Sorry, I'm on the wrong screen.
Yeah. Weird.
There we go.
Okay. Is that you done, Megan?
Let me just check. 2 seconds, sorry. Yeah, that is me done. I have used up all the points of key I have. So I cannot do any more flurries of blows. That is it.
Okay. Shaggy.
Okay, so I'm going to move to here, and I'm going to draw my rapier as I'm going,
Okay.
and I'm going to start with this one.
Okay.
You gotta make some sort of verbal sound when you draw your rapier, like aha. I mean, it's a rapier.
Okay.
There you go.
Dead.
What's up?
Cleave. Yeah. Cleave.
Yeah. I mean, it does take the fire flame damage as well, but yeah. So.
All right.
Okay. Done them.
It's not difficult. You just carve through them pretty quickly.
So, how long would it take us to just sweep up all the bones in here?
And burn the crap out of them or something.
We'll throw them out in space.
Dump them out in space.
Yeah.
I've got a sack with me.
Just that's not a bad idea. Just because the 3 points they did on Monty is bad. That's wasted time that we've got to heal and repair.
About 10,
every time we come through.
About 15 minutes to sweep them all into a sack. You think?
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that. But before I start, I place a hand on Monty and I cast Mending.
Okay. Where are you going to put the bones?
Into space. We're just dump them in space. Oh, okay. Sack first.
In a sack, and then where are you going to put this? You're going to dump the sack into space. How are you going to do that?
We could put the bones into a bowl for now.
When we go back to the ship.
Right. And how are you going to drop them into space?
Throw them off the.
Sling them off the ship away from it.
Yeah.
Okay. And how are you going to do that?
Well, the
ship has a gravity field.
Launch it from the ballista.
There is a gap between the ship and the land that we're on, isn't there?
We had to jump across.
We had to jump across.
There is.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if you fall
in the middle. Yeah.
Or we could launch it from the ballista, just stick it in there and go.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah. I mean,
pull back the ballista, tie it on, fine.
Ding.
Why can't
Out
we
into
just
the middle of
drop them
nowhere.
out of
Perfect.
the opening? We're on a cliffside.
Right.
Or we're up a mountainside or something, can't we?
Okay. I'm not going to bother getting you any further than this at this point. Just bear with me a second. I'm not going to make you walk any further through any of these things.
He just wants us to fight the skellies again.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just so you're aware, I'll always have a sack on me. I've got about 10.
Does that count as
I'll
another
always bring one with me.
Yes, it does.
That's a good plan.
That is another encounter.
That's another encounter, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 2 encounters.
Yeah, we're big on counting encounters. for some strange reason.
I don't know why. Yeah, who knows?
Uh-oh, John's thinking. Not good.
His furrowed brow. Oh, yes, there we are.
Did you all get moved to the spot?
Well, I did.
Did you all?
I did.
Did you get centered? Did your map get centered?
Yes,
Yeah.
it did
No.
move over. Yeah, yeah.
That's called a
Well,
focus ping, and it's a handy thing for DMs to be able to do. And I wasn't.
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's called a focus ping. So if you right click on a token as the DM, you can do a focus ping, and that will pull everyone's map to the focus on that token.
Oh,
So I can do it
nice.
anywhere within reason. So I could, for
I
example,
never
really
knew
piss you
that.
all off by doing that. Right? But that's okay because I can move you all back because I can go like that. or like that. Yeah.
That didn't do anything to me.
Are this,
No, it
is this
didn't do
moving the map
anything to
around
me.
at all?
Nothing
Nope.
to me neither.
No,
No.
map didn't move.
No.
Nothing. Nada.
Nothing.
No.
Hmm.
Okay. So that doesn't work then.
Case. Maybe it's because it's already on the screen, middle of the
Doesn't
screen.
make any
I don't
sense.
know.
So that doesn't work either. Well done, Roll20. Great.
They're trying to win
It
us
worked
over.
the first time.
Tell.
Hmm?
It worked the first time.
Weird, huh?
Yeah.
It should drag the map to where the focus, to the ping, where the ping is.
Maybe
So,
it's because my token is already on the map.
Yeah, it could be.
Maybe if I was, hang on, let me just go somewhere else.
No,
Right,
no, no.
let's
Stay
try-
where you are, because I'm going to
No,
try
no,
something.
No, I've just moved the map over, so try focus pinging it again.
Ah, okay. So you've moved off the map.
I've moved the map back down to where we were.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the flooded room.
So did that move you?
No.
No, so that doesn't work then.
No.
Bullshit. Thanks, Roll20. Ah,
Winning us over.
It's fine.
One thing at a time.
It's fine. That's annoying because it's like, oh, I didn't know that feature did that. That's really, really useful. Well, hey, that'll be really helpful for people.
It would.
And the annoying thing is, I did test it myself with where's the ship?
Oh no!
On the edge of this line.
It's gone.
Is the ship gone?
No, it's there. No, ship's exactly where you left it. So you just
gonna
hop
jump
back aboard.
across?
It's not a problem.
Oh, go
Yeah.
across on the road.
Okay. So
Yeah,
I think
not a
we're
problem.
Gonna,
You just hop straight back across. Not an issue.
we're going to undock the ship,
Okay, so you're going to
Yep.
undock.
and we're going to stand off a little bit and have a long rest.
Let's
Yes.
get rid
Okay.
of the skeletons first.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a
Ooh.
problem.
Okay,
So I'm just going to move. Ooh, no, wrong toe. Okay.
It's
Right
right
off
lively.
into space.
So, what you
So you know.
notice, and this is what concerns you, is that the paths, the three paths that were open,
Yeah.
have now closed. So you are shut in here. So you're hoping there's got to be some way out from here.
Yeah.
You don't know what it might be. Now, from the position, you've not been. It doesn't look like the place has been teleported back into whatever dimension it might have been in before. You are in this space in the center of the cloud, so you can stand off a distance.
Okay.
It's probably about 700-800 feet until you're starting to get into the debris. So that's about the distance that you have to stand off from with the ship.
That's fine.
Well, I think
But you
we
are
wanna
in a
stay-
position now where you can take a long rest. Sorry?
I think we want to stay underneath the sort of the because there's like buildings, destroyed ground at the bottom underneath, and we're down here somewhere, aren't we?
Nice.
So so basically this thing is effectively the layer that you're at is the bottom. So
Yeah.
just off the edge there wouldn't be.
That's where we'll stay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, so you're going to
That's-
stay effectively at the bottom and you're going to back right off.
Yeah.
Yeah?
So we get
Yes.
a long rest and a level up.
A long rest and a level up. Before you do that,
Wow.
just. Sorry? There was a lot of groaning going on there.
No, a lot of wows. Happiness.
Okay.
How many encounters have we had
So we're going to
since
do
last month? This
2 of 7, and we're going to go to level 5. Are we not?
Nice.
Wow.
Okay.
no, 3. Surely
Should-
we've just
should
done 2
be-
encounters.
Yeah, I know. So I'm sure. that
We,
was
we
two-
fought
two encounters.
we fought the octopusy monster water thing,
Yeah.
and then
skeleton.
skellies.
Yeah.
That's 2 encounters.
Definitely.
It's
2
not.
encounters.
one encounter, and that's because I docked. I should have docked you the previous encounter because you didn't finish it anyway with the skeletons. But that's
No
okay.
encounters.
Okay, no
Worth a
problem.
try.
That's not an issue. No problem at all. Given that it's getting more difficult, I will make that a 9. Yeah, from now on. Seem reasonable?
Oh,
Tip for all DMs out there: don't let the players get ahead of themselves. All right. Okay.
Level 5.
So I think we're going to leave it there for this week.
Yeah, I think.
very good.
And
Spot on timing as well.
yeah, it's pretty good. So I think we'll
And I get
we'll
an
say
extra first level spell.
I don't get crap.
yeah, you guys can start thinking about those kind of things. And I think what we should
Oh.
do is we should say a big goodbye, a big wavy goodbye
Absolutely.
to all of our viewers. Goodbye now.
Hey,
Goodbye.
lots of fun.
Goodbye.
Bye.